everybody. This is Chat with Trina. I'm so excited to be chatting live today. It has been a minute. Please note that when I interview live, my guest and I will be following the social distancing mandates. I will have a mask on upon my arrival. I will take it off during the interview. And after the interview, I will put the mask back on. And I will leave immediately. Also, me and my guest will sit at least 6 feet apart during the interview. Today, I'm really excited to be chatting with a really awesome and very special lady who also happens to be one of my accountability partners and the founder of KIHY, I Hear You Internet Radio, Miss Teddie Beautiful Lewis. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chat with Trina. And I am here today with Miss Teddie Lewis. Hey, Teddie.
Hello. Hi, Trina. How are you today?
I am wonderful. We are practicing, as I told you, we're going to still practice social distancing because y'all know I'm scary. And we also want to be careful. We got to keep everybody safe. So if you can't hear us, let us know once you tune in. We got a lot to talk about, Teddie.
I think we do.
We do. I'm excited. I've been excited about this all this time. So let's just get right on into it.
Okay.
First thing is your name.
Teddie. Teddie Beautiful.
Teddie Beautiful.
Teddie Lewis. I'm Teddie.
Teddie Lewis.
Yes.
Teddie Beautiful Lewis. On Facebook, she's Teddie. It's just Teddie Beautiful. And then,
Teddie Beautiful
but
Lewis.
her technical, or as I always say, government name is Teddie Lewis. And Teddie, where are you from?
I'm originally from Houston, born right here.
Okay. What area?
I was born at Jeff Davis Hospital. We lived in 5th Ward. I went to Wheatley,
Yay.
Yo Smith, all that stuff.
My mama will be happy about the Wheatley. She is a Wheatley Wildcat.
Yes, ma'am.
Wildcat.
Yes,
Wildcat.
ma'am.
Wildcat.
So let it be known, I'm not a cougar. I'm a wildcat. How about that?
Wildcat. Not a cougar, but a wildcat. That's different. Okay, so talk to me about your family. Let's start with mom.
My mom passed a few years back. She was 92. A lot of people tell me that I'm just like her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very strong-willed woman.
Yeah.
Of course, there was 5 boys and me.
Oh.
And so
You the only girl.
with her handling those 5 boys, so you know
Yeah.
she was tough.
Oh,
She was-
wow. Okay.
Like they used to say, she was a little piece of leather, but well put together. So
Oh, I like that. I like
she
that.
handled it.
She had a lot of sayings, because you tell me, you talk to me a lot, you give me her little, however you say those words, the little quotes she used to give.
Those the words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom that she can. I have a friend, Ike, and Ike always, I used to call his little quotes Ike quotes. Let's see here. So your kids, I know Barbara. I know Barbara very well. I met her. Actually, I met her before you. I met her in the dance community.
Yes.
Twirling on that dance floor, as beautiful as she dances. Her dancing is as beautiful as she is. So talk to us about your kiddos.
Barbara, of course, is my oldest, and yes, she loves to dance. She's always, well, I gave her the name Princess B because
okay.
she's always been a little princess.
Yes, absolutely.
Didn't want to get her hands dirty.
Really?
Baby.
I can see that. I can see that.
Let that baby get a little dirt on her shoe. Mom, wipe my shoe off.
Oh.
But she,
I can see that.
She's
I can
always
see
been
that.
my little princess. But she was in sports.
Okay.
She played basketball.
She went to Eisenhower.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh my God, that was the best team.
That's right. You told me you were a teen mom.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I love and they're still good friends today.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay.
They're still good
Okay.
friends. Mhm.
That's cool.
And my middle child, Steph, she's in Midland right now.
Okay.
She decided that she wanted to get up out of Houston, and she did.
Okay. Okay. I always
And-
admire people that do that because I don't have it.
Yeah, but when whatever they decide they want to do, I encourage them. I work with them, good or bad.
Uh-huh.
They have to do. We had to do what we had to do.
Yeah.
So you have to let them get out there and
Do their
find out
thing
on
and
their
live it
own.
on.
Mhm. Exactly. And then my youngest one, she's in Tomahawk. She's like into horses and
Really?
that kind of thing. Oh my God, yes ma'am.
Oh, okay. So does she trail ride and stuff, or?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
But
okay.
now she don't because it's that pandemic is going on.
Yes,
So.
the Rona. So let's see, what else do we want to, so with the kids, how was it being a single parent?
It wasn't really so hard. I pretty much worked
Okay.
a lot, keeping them intact and trying to do what I needed to do, for them.
For them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like the kids, the things that went on back then, you can't do that with kids now.
Oh yeah.
Because so much is going on. Like my kids back then, they call them latchkey kids, and I was working, and so when my kids came home, a lot of times I wasn't at home. I was at work,
right.
so they had to, kind of be at home by themselves. And I remember Steph telling me one time that she got home and there was some people outside working around the apartment, and she knew I wasn't there. So what she did was she knocked on the door and she said, "Mom,"
to pretend.
Yes,
okay.
and so
okay.
she put a
yeah.
key in, opened the door, and when she got in, she said, "Hey, Mom, what's going on?" Just
so
like
they
I
can
was
know.
there.
Somebody here.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get me.
But it's so much going on nowadays until it just you're
just scared to do stuff like that. Things
really
are so different. That's even down to disciplining your children. That's so different. They'll send you to jail just for popping them now. And my thing is,
girl,
I know.
I
know.
would be locked.
Okay. I know. I know.
What?
I know. And that's probably what's happening with some of the stuff that's going on is because we can't do that.
Exactly.
And which I've heard people say, yeah, my daughter told me she was gonna call the police, and I told her, you go right ahead. After I whoop your ass, then
Go
right on call.
Call them. Do what you got.
Do what you got to do.
I can't ever remember one of mine saying that they were gonna call the police or anything like that. But back then, we raised our kids kind of like the way our parents raised us. It wasn't the exact same way because as you get older and you raising your own, there are some differences, and there's some differences in the way that they raised theirs. But nowadays, oh my God,
yeah, you can't do anything, which is very, very scary. I will mention it was something that I saw. That I have to come back to that. Okay, so let's move on to the next step in your life, dancing. Dancing came next, I think. Was it?
Well, actually, I used to dance like when I was growing up. I used to dance, but it was not like the structured thing that they do now.
Okay.
It was like dancing. It was like swinging out, two-stepping, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it was more so to the music.
Okay.
It was not like you put your foot here and you count that and you just felt the music and you danced.
Wow.
And you just kept up with the beat. If you got
any
kind of rhythm,
did you do the dances like the rock? And did you do any of those back then?
Well, back then it wasn't.
What about the shotgun?
Baby, that kind of stuff. It was like look, they had a dance called the slop.
Really?
The mashed potatoes.
Okay, I knew about that one.
Yeah, the shotgun, funky Broadway.
You remember Motown 25? Remember when Motown 25 came on? It was the 25th anniversary of Motown, and they came and had all like Mary and the Vandell, Mary Wells,
Martha Reeves and the Vandellas.
And they had them on it. They did shotgun, and my mama was like doing all the things.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I like they had fun dances back then. Lots of fun.
We did. And probably why we didn't like really gain a whole lot of weight because when you're doing stuff like the twist,
that's work.
What? Man, it was people like having issues with their sides and that kind of stuff, getting cramps and that kind of. But those were like physical dancing. You was like really doing your thing back then. The monkey and all that.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
That was fun though. Yeah. That was fun.
I hear those were a lot of fun days.
It kept you in shape. And things, life was a lot easier then because people didn't act the way they act now. Because nowadays people go out and they're in their little moods and they want to fight and do this and do that. But back then, when we went out, we just went to have fun. We danced, we had fun, and and we went home.
And you go home, and that's it.
And if there was a fight, then they fought, and the next day they was buddies. That's just how it
Nobody
worked.
pulling out guns and
you don't have time to become buddies again. Because folk killing
folks. Yeah, so that's the sad part about it.
Yeah, but I like I say, I was I danced back then, but then I just after I started having kids and that kind of thing, that kind of went away. But then Barbara actually got me back into dancing.
Okay, okay.
So she comes home one day, and I don't know. No, she did. She came to my house one day because she was already. Well, she was already had already gotten married and had kids. And she came to the house and she said, Mom, she said, I met this guy and he said he know you. He's my dance instructor. I'm like, really? He said he went to school with you, and I'm like, really? She said, yeah. And she said his name is Sap. And I said, I know a Sap. I say I took class with a Sap, but his name was Charles Sap. And he ended up being Sap's brother.
Oh.
And she was like, well, I just want you to come and watch and check us out and watch us dance.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So actually she came and got me. She came and got me, and I rode with her to, I think it used to be Tony's over there on McGregor.
Yeah,
Tony's way back then?
Tony's, yeah, on McGregor Way.
Okay, so yeah, we went to Tony's, and when we got out of the car, the first person I saw was Aurelia.
Oh, Riri.
She was the first person I met in the dance community.
Okay.
And we went inside, and she introduced me to Sap, and I looked at him, and I didn't really know him. And it's funny because there was a lot of people at school that remembered me,
okay,
but I didn't remember them. And
yeah.
so, but he was like, yeah, I remember you because you didn't have nothing to say to nobody. And I was like, well, see, I was just not that.
Yeah.
I was more like a bookworm when I was in school. So,
okay.
So I wasn't into the pep rallies and this and the that and all that stuff. I didn't do all that stuff.
Okay.
But anyway, and I started taking dance lessons from Sap because when I saw them dancing, I was like, I know how to do that. And they were like, no, you don't know how to do this. And actually I did, but it just wasn't structured in the way they were doing it or they thought I should be doing it.
Right.
So you need to count, and you need to put your foot here, and your hand need to be like this, and I'm like,
why?
I just want to dance. I feel restricted, constricted when you're telling me my hand got to be here, my head got to be like that, and this foot got to be over here. I'm like, why can't I just
like we playing with that game Twister?
Why can't I just dance? I know how to keep up with the music and the beat and stuff like that. But anyway, I took dance. I started taking dance from Sap.
Okay, I didn't know that. I don't know why I thought it was red first.
No, well, actually, Sap, Sap was one of them people, like, he was one of them people that turn you and just have you in so many different turns. And and if he can get you on that floor and he can turn you without you messing up and stuff, and he felt like he had
did his job.
Exactly.
Wow.
Because he would take you in some moves and some spins and some stuff. You'd be like,
did I just do that?
I'm lost.
Wow.
But when he did it, and you could keep up with him, he said,
that's probably the most my most regrettable moment in my time in the dance community is not getting to do him. But right before he passed, I'm gonna say 2 weeks, he approached me and said, I really want to work with you, and I was like, yes. But he passed, and I remember going to me, Mary Sias, Rock, and a guy named Kenneth. We were on our way to an event in Dallas, and we got the call that he had passed. They had found him passed, so I was very disappointed. A lot of people were there was a sad time for people too.
It was. He was like really a sweet person because I hung out with him a couple of times. We went and ate.
He was very quiet.
Went shopping, and he was kind of to himself. But and loved music.
Really? Wow.
Because I went and picked him up one time, and we went to Papa's and ate, and we went shopping wherever, and then we came back home, and I had like some old school CDs, and we just sitting in the car at his house just listening to the music. He's like, girl, you got some good music, and we just sitting there cutting up, talking and listening, and that was the last time I actually had interaction with Sap.
Wow, yeah. I hate, that was one thing that I hate, that I didn't get to have that relationship, but it does make me feel good that he thought something of me to come because when you approach me, I'm like, you don't even talk to people. What do you want with me? So, and that's when he says, I want to work with you. So I didn't get, but at least I know he thought about me. He saw me. He noticed me. Let's see if anyone's saying anything. Oh, that's Connie saying he was the best dancer. Oh, Tony's on McGregor Place. Tony's on McGregor.
Tony's on
Tony's.
McGregor.
Tony's.
Okay.
Yeah. So then SAP, you moved on from SAP to
Red.
Okay.
Okay, so after SAP was with the turning and all of that, Red was more so for me with the basics.
Okay.
And the starting off and all that kind of stuff.
So you could spin around, you just didn't have the other part, like the foundation part. You did it backwards, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I did. I went backwards. So yeah, and I got that part from Red. I started taking lessons from Red. Yeah.
Okay.
And so basically, those were the only two that I took.
Okay. Well, on that note, how do you feel about with students that because you did this, you go from one teacher to another. Do you think that's a good idea to be able to dance with different people, different instructors? I know sometimes people don't want to; they're scared to move on. So, how do you feel about that?
Well, honestly, I think it's a good idea because, for one thing, if you only learn from one person, you're only going to be able to sufficiently dance with
that person.
That one way with that. But and the way we did it back then was, we would go to class, okay, and then we would go to class at Tony's, and we would do our little class,
right,
and after that, we go to the Red Rooster.
And
dance with everybody.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it didn't matter because you learn your basics, but you add your own self to the dance after you learn the basics.
Yeah.
So that way you can pretty much dance with anybody.
Right,
because everybody don't dance the same. And so if you do that, like I say, you learn the basics and then you go out and you dance with different people, then you'll be able to dance with different people.
That definitely happened to me. I got to the point to where I could only dance with rock.
See.
And that's all I was coming. But then he took me to Dallas, and he'd have people come to me to dance, and that's how back then when I could dance, I could dance with different people. But that's how you have to learn to dance with different people.
That's it. And it's the same way with like a husband and wife thing. If a husband and wife dance together all the time, then when the husband or the wife dance with somebody else, you can't put them in all the moves because they don't.
Because they just did their same stuff they practice at home.
Yes. We don't know how to do that. Don't do that to me.
Well, on that note, what do you think about? Because I don't know if you've ever dated within the community, but what do you think about when you go somewhere? Let's just say you went somewhere with a guy friend. Do you believe that both parties should be able to dance with other people? Do you have a problem with your partner dancing with someone else if y'all go to an event?
Well, I don't have no problem with it because I'm sure about me. If it's not, I've never dated in a dance community, but if I had, I wouldn't have a problem with it because guess what? You dance with who you want to dance with, and if you decide that that's what you want to do, toodles, because it ain't that serious. I go to dance. That's all I want to do. I want to dance and I want to go home. Bottom line. So I ain't out there looking for nothing. It ain't nothing out there I want.
So if I do take you, my significant other, with me, we here to dance. We dance with different people. Yeah, you're going to dance with me, of course.
Of course.
But you're definitely, because that's we're here to have a good time. And you going home with me.
Exactly.
Hopefully.
Well, and if you don't, you wasn't meant to go home with me anyway. So bye.
Exactly.
Look, my attitude, I'm older now, so my attitude is bad, so I don't care. I'll be like, whatever.
Okay, well, I'll see you next time.
No, I won't see you again.
I thought you gonna see him at the event, whatever the event you gonna see.
I don't know.
But let's not talk.
Okay.
You stay over there where you wanted to be when I left you there.
Well, look, when I was dancing with you, you didn't want to dance with me, so don't come over here asking me to dance now. Okay.
Do you have problems with getting people to dance with you when you go out?
In the beginning, no. My feet used to be raw when I get home, but now I don't really go dancing anymore.
Yeah.
But no, it's kind of like I don't know. I really can't tell you what's going on out there now. I sit there. That's why I don't go, because I'm not paying my money to go to a dance and sit up and look at other folk dance.
Yeah. I hear that a lot. My mom is one of those, and I hear that a lot, and it's unfortunate. And I think, I know that they have a group now that's talking about what happened to the dance community. It's a union, and they're trying to figure out what happened in the dance community, why did people leave, kind of thing. And no offense to anybody.
Back that up.
Okay, back it up.
Back it up. What happened in the dance community?
So they want this group. So they have a union, and so they're trying to figure out why have people left the dance community. One of my friends, his name is Q. He's a DJ, and he mentioned, well, I see all the pictures y'all post. I see your post. I see that. What happened? Where did it go? And then we have a leadership that has started a group. It's called the Dance Union, I think. Houston Dance Union, something like that.
So,
they're trying to come up. They're trying to come up with ways of getting the dance community back to where it was, if you will. And so one of the things that I thought about was that right there. One of the things that I thought about, and I hope someone brings up, is that, women want to dance. Women are paying money to go take these classes. When they come out, you should think about dancing with them.
Dance union? Look, when I hear union, I work for the Port of Houston. And when I hear union,
you think
I think about people paying dues to be in a union to get certain...
I think that they're going to pay dues to help with whatever. I went to one meeting, but I know that one of the things that's on a positive side of it, that they want to help bring the dance community to make it better, more positive. And so when I say that, I'm hoping that people are honest. Not the people that started, but other people will be honest and say, hey, that's one of the things, because I know that's a big thing with people. There's some people left because it was like, okay, I got to pay $10 to come in,
and you sit there the whole night.
I'm sitting there the whole night. Nobody's gonna ask me to dance, so that's something that I think, I hope somebody listens to hear that. Constance says she feels you on that one. So in my mind, do you think that would be one of the things that you would mention if you wanted to, if they were to ask you your opinion, what could make the dance community better? What would your first thing off the top of your head? Be nice, Teddie. I see your face. What would be one thing that you think would help? That would be one of them. Making sure that all these, I won't say it like that, but all these dancers, all the male dancers that we have, because we have a good amount of male dancers. But make sure that if you see someone sit at a table 2 hours, that you guys
they don't ever dance. But you know what, Trina? People have their preferences. And like I say, back when we first started dancing, it didn't matter whether people knew how to dance or not. If they're just beginning, even our teachers would say, "Go dance with so and so. That's my student."
Yeah.
You take up there, dance with her. Red is good at that.
Yeah.
Take up there, dance with her.
Right.
And
Rock would do the same thing.
Yeah, and and that way people would see, and you would learn to dance with other people. But they don't do that now. I don't know why, but like I say, I'm not out there in it anymore. I might, like, if somebody I know is having something or invite me to something, I might go. It depends on how I feel about it, or if I really want to be in that crowd now, because for some reason, as long as I've been in the dance community, for some reason that crowd makes me uncomfortable. Not all of them, not like the old school people that I danced with back then and was around back then. Because for me, those people were
When you say back then, are you meaning like when the Red
back
Rooster
12 years ago when I first kind of started out?
So like when the Red Rooster had the Sunday night.
When Red Rooster was down the street.
Yeah. Okay, that's where I'm at. Okay, and then they that's where I'm at.
And it was like a
fun.
Yes, and it was like a family, a dance community family. Everybody kind of knew everybody. Everybody danced with everybody, and everybody, as far as I knew, got along. I don't know if they wasn't, but it was just like one big happy family. Everybody do their little, everybody go do their classes, and then everybody would meet up at the Rooster afterwards, and everybody would dance.
Connie, I want to mention, Connie says, stop the clique thing and just dance with other people.
That's the truth, Connie.
That's the truth, Connie.
I feel you, Connie. I feel you, Connie. But you know what? But I'm going to say this. Some people would say there are no cliques. But the main people that saying there are no cliques are in a clique.
Yeah. I think it's like you don't. Do you think they don't realize that's what they are?
Yeah, they realize. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I try to figure it out sometimes.
You don't make me. Yeah, they click. They get in their little groups.
I know they do, but I'm saying, do they really realize what they're doing?
Yeah,
they put a thing.
Yeah, they know.
Okay.
You know, I don't cut people slack.
I know.
They know what they're doing. They know who they are.
Yeah.
And they know what they're saying when they're not around people.
That's true.
So that's bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
So just stop it.
Yeah.
Just stop. Because for one thing, they're the ones causing the conflict in the dance community. Because they oh Lord, you're making me go there.
Don't go there.
That's why I don't go dancing no more. You're making me go there. But no,
but
they get with their little folk and they be like, you know, they say whatever it is they say. Mm-hmm. I don't know what they say, but whatever negativity they have to put out there, they'll put it out there. And the next thing you know, the very people that couldn't wait till you got in there to dance with, they look at you like you got crap on you now, and they don't dance with you.
I can see that. But also, playing devil's advocate, the people that listen, I call them bandwagon. I call them bandwagon. Bandwagon riders is what I call them.
Exactly. But you know what? In most cases, the people that listen, they're listening because the person that's telling them they got something they want. How about that?
They want to be a part of something. I call Will. Yeah.
They got something they
want. So like
Will I'm gonna do what you say because you got something I want.
Mm-hmm. Or you think you got something I want. Oh gosh. Well, yeah. So even in the Zydeco community, there was when I worked at the Red Rooster, someone came to the Red Rooster and we cool now, but he DJ'd there one night, and so something happened, and he put out some negativity, and like people wasn't nobody there, but he put out a little negative thing, right? And I'm like, all these people start saying boycott the Red Rooster, and I'm like, hell, I was there, he was there, this person was there, none of y'all was there. So how do y'all know? Y'all just jumped on the bandwagon.
They do that
just to be a part of something. So that's what I think about. Because I even told one girl one time, I said, it's funny to me that people. I've been popular all my life, so this don't do nothing for me. And I ain't trying to be funny, but I've always been popular. So I think sometimes people get that and they be like, that's when that happens, you know?
Well, they need to get over that.
So
what people need to really just start to do is just be themselves and stop making other people be them.
Or making other people feel bad. Those people that they want to allow in.
I don't feel bad.
We know you don't.
I don't give a
But there are some people that come in that want to be a part of the dance community in a positive way. They want to come in and dance. They fall in love with the dance. I interviewed somebody recently. She is in love with this dance. She's in love with this dance. And I try my best to, you got to be like, So, and I do. I'm not going to ever pass.
Hold your tongue.
I'm not going to pass
in order for them to get in.
Because I'll be honest with you, some of the things that I learned, I had to learn on my own. As much stuff as Rock knew, he never told me. He didn't tell me until it happened, and I would go back to him and say, you didn't tell me, so I felt you need to learn on your own. I didn't want to be the bad. And so it was a lot of things I learned. And then he would tell me the rest of the story, and I go and say, well, what happened? Because I said this, that, and the other, and he better. Okay. I said, well, why you didn't tell me? He said, well, I want you to learn your own, and then you couldn't make that.
Yeah.
And then he
didn't want to be an influence.
Right. He didn't want to be an influence. So I try to do that with others too as well. But there are so many people who are in love with the dance community, and it's great. It's wonderful because it is a great place to be. I felt in love with it. Yeah. I tell people the only regret that I had was the time I spent away from my children because I fell in love with it so much that I did for a time until I had knocked myself upside the head and say, whoa, your children come first.
I basically fell in love with watching my
baby dance. Everybody falls in love with her dancing. I did. She is my hero. To this day, I don't care who does it. I've seen nobody flow like her. And she's happy. She floats. She floats. That's where the name Flow Motion came. And I'm just gonna ask you. Let's talk. So I know that you were a part of Flow Motion. In the beginning. There was 3 founding people. Am I correct?
Yes.
It was Jay Owens.
Yes.
Barbara Lewis.
Yes.
And Miss Teddie Lewis.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So how did that come about?
Well, actually, Eugene and Kathy.
Okay.
Eugene and Kathy, I think they asked Barbara and Jay to start coming, teaching it in Baton Rouge.
Okay.
And me loving being around and watching her or watching them dance.
Yeah.
They
were a beautiful.
I'm like,
dancing
okay,
team.
so I can go with them. I'm cool.
I'm rolling.
So, and we started out actually just going to teach, not forming a dance.
Right. Oh, so y'all were just going to teach. Y'all weren't even a group yet. Okay.
No.
Okay.
And we, I think the first couple of times we went down there, we stayed with Eugene and Kathy.
Okay.
Oh, they are so sweet.
They
I
are.
just love them
I
to
love
pieces.
them both. Yeah.
And they just accepted us and took us in and got the little place where we could do like the classes at and that kind of thing. And after we had gone down there a couple of times, we started talking about the name for doing it.
What we gonna call ourselves?
And I can't remember if we were all in one car or we was in two different cars, but we were talking about it. And we just kind of came up with the name Flow Motion because I said when Barbara dances, when y'all dance, it's like you're flowing. You know, you're flowing, and it's such it's like you glide, like you're on water, like water flows. It's just like when y'all dancing, you're flowing. And so we like flowing while in motion. Yeah, that sounds good. Flow motion. So we all of us kind of came up with that.
Okay,
yes.
That's cool.
Yes.
I've never heard the story of how the name came up ever, so that's good. I don't know if anybody else out here ever heard how the name came up. That was good information.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so in the beginning, it was us, and we were going to Baton Rouge every other week
Okay.
to teach Houston two-step.
Okay.
And now I think they have,
The Flow Motion Baton Rouge, right?
and they have pretty much all the two-step organization in BatonRouge came from the three of us.
Yes.
almost.
Because y'all used to go down there every weekend or every
Yes.
other weekend or something
You
like
have Avery, Rhythm Nation,
that. Okay. Because what's his name has a group down there
and
too.
you have
What is his name? The lawyer.
Michael.
Michael.
Michael has Houston.
Don't do that. When y'all came back from Baton Rouge, did y'all that's when y'all decided, you know what, we're gonna do this in Houston. We're gonna start a class in Houston.
Well, actually, wasn't y'all? I think it was like more Jay on that, more Jay and Barbara. I was just kind of there for the support and the helping out.
Okay.
Because when we were teaching in Baton Rouge, what happened was, as we were teaching people, if there was somebody that didn't get it with Barbara and Jay,
Gotcha.
they would step down and I would work with them.
Okay. Yeah.
And once they got it, then they would go back up
To Barbara and Jay.
Barbara and Jay.
Okay.
And so when we got to Houston, that was kind of how we started doing it in Houston.
Gotcha.
And look, let me tell you what I would do. Barbara was like, she would teach the basics. And when she finished with the basics, she sent them to Jay, and Jay would kind of like do some advanced stuff with them.
Right.
But in between there was me. She teach the basics. They couldn't get the basics, they come to me. And I would work with them, and then they go back to Barbara, and then they would go to Jay. And so I remember this one guy, I don't know if he still dances, but he had learned, Barbara had taught him the basics and stuff, and he was over there, Jay was teaching him to lead, and he had taught him how to lead and that kind of thing. So his thing was to dance with me. So I got with him, and I closed my eyes. And he said, why are you doing that? I said, because if I close my eyes and I can dance with you, you can lead me. And I closed my eyes and let him lead me, and I followed him.
Almost like people do the blindfold now. Okay. That's cool.
And so, and that was kind of fun. I kind of liked that.
Yeah.
But
did you enjoy the teaching part of it though?
Yeah, it was okay.
It was fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like dance, but unlike some people, it's not
your
my
life. Yeah.
I love music more than I love dance.
I think I agree. I like, you know what? It switched on me because it's kind of what you said. When I go out, I love to dance, but if I'm not gonna get no dances,
What's the purpose? You
what's
just
the
sitting there
purpose?
listening to the music.
Yeah, so now I like to
sit
go
at home
out,
and listen to the music.
and I like to go out now and listen to the music, just like now with some of the clubs opening. I'm excited because they talking about they can't have more than one person. Child, I can sit at my little table at Chicago Bar and Grill with my little wine and my food and listen to me some live music, and I'm fine. Y'all don't have to be around me.
Exactly.
So I think that's how I love live music, and I love live music, and I love dancing. But again, live music, I don't have to have no partner to dance with, so I can go do that at any time. I think that's a big part of dance to me.
Let me throw this in.
Mm-hmm.
House music. You don't have to have a partner.
Right,
baby, if I tell you that stuff will have you.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I went to Ms. Melody, took me to, what was the name of that? I can't think of the name of it.
I don't have no rhythm.
But let me tell you, you need none, baby. Let me tell you. She took me to that. My first time ever going to like a real house thing.
Yeah.
Girl, I went to that thing, and there was this little guy. His name is Tion. They call him Chichi.
Okay.
He was on the bongos, and he was playing the bongos.
Okay.
To the house music that they were playing.
Yeah.
Girl, I was sitting there. I had been dancing, and my feet was tired. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna just sit here because I'm tired. Baby, that baby got on the bongo.
And you couldn't help it.
My thigh got the motion in the seat.
But you know what? That's how Zydeco is to me.
Next thing I knew, I was up on the floor.
It's kind of a partner dance. However, if you sitting on that chair and that music gets to going, that accordion gets going, you just can just dance.
That beat was, it was just whooping me. It said get up to it. It was like instinct. It was almost tribal.
Really?
Girl.
Wow.
I
have to go to one of those.
You feel it. You just feel it.
Okay.
And I love that. And you don't have to have no partner, baby. You just get up and
dance.
Do you.
I have to do that. I have to check out what that is. I have to check. And I never made one of Miss Melody's melodics thing on the rooftop at the.
Oh, those were.
I hope she do it again.
They were so nice. And Unwind.
Unwind. I love that place, but my wine too high over there. But I love it.
Girl, you know what I like over there? That bananas Foster. They had a banana Foster.
I haven't tried that. Really? So,
absolutely delicious.
Another thing was something I was going to say about before we move on to your next life, your new life.
My next life. Okay.
So, but you do occasionally still go out to get your dance on, like a friend's birthday party or something like that. You'll go do that. Sometimes.
That's the last time I've been.
When the last time you've been dancing, Teddie? That is too funny.
But I have met so many beautiful people in the dance community.
Absolutely.
There's really beautiful people
really
in
are.
the dance community.
Yeah.
And there's some, for some reason, they don't know you. And they look at you and they form an opinion about you. I don't know why, but you know, and then once they form that opinion, that's pretty much it, you know. But
someone said Cafe 4212.
Uh-huh.
Somebody said something about Cafe 4212. Mel. We do like Cafe 4212. I do like that spot. I had a party there before.
Oh yeah, yeah. I used to go there, but it used to be crowded in there too. It was really crowded.
I've gone on jazz nights and it wasn't as crowded.
The first time I went to 4212 was for a brunch. It was a Zydeco brunch.
Oh wow!
Oh my God, it was nice.
It was okay. I gave a New Year's Eve party there. I gave the very first swing out dance New Year's Eve party there.
Wow.
Yeah, if I gave my first, people would be like, really? Ooh. I just haven't did that yet, but it's gonna happen. No. You know, I read this book called Brag, and it teaches you, because a lot of us don't feel, because we were raised to not talk about our accolades, not talk about our accomplishments. Well, this book taught you, yes, it's okay, because if you don't pat yourself on the back, who's gonna do it?
If you don't toot your own,
you got it, and that's what it's called. It's called Brag, the art of tooting your own horn. So, matter of fact, a girlfriend that used to work with me bought it for me, because me and her was having the same issue. Like, people were getting jobs, and because they talk about what they do, I was taught you be modest. You don't talk about you all the time, and that's when she gave me that book as a gift, and I said, and I just finished reading it. But we gotta do that. We gotta do that. Say what?
You better.
Hell, because ain't nobody
Look,
else
I done got to the point where I'm like, if I don't pat my own self on the back, who gonna do it?
Well,
so I don't have a problem with it. I'm not being arrogant, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
You don't have look. You ain't got to toot my horn. I don't want your lips on my horn anyway. How about that?
Especially right now during the pandemic.
I'll toot my own horn. I'll toot it, blow it, dance with it, whatever. I don't have. Yeah.
Well, let's make sure that we end that segment on a good note. We do love the dance community. We do
of course.
We learned so many.
Like I say, I met some beautiful people. And we are still really close. I mean, I love my folks.
Definitely.
I really do, and I would do anything for them.
I actually hope that in the future, because we've got some things coming up, but that might be something else that we could do. During all the other little things that we've been thinking about is do an old school, dance event,
Yeah,
take it back to the old days.
Seems like I heard where somebody said something about now they play too much old school music in the dance community. Yeah.
But you can mix.
And you can mix it, yeah, because, that you got to have that proper blend, just like with anything. When you blend it, it has to have that proper blend to kind of hold everybody's attention.
Exactly. I do agree with that, because sometimes which is what we like, where we're about to go to the KIHY, is that they play a old school music, but it's good. Because to be honest with you, old school music was the music,
Yeah.
And I'm 50 now, but I'm telling you, I'm an 80s and 90s baby, but also 70s. And that music, that's the music we want to hear. And when you listen to, no offense to the people at the radio stations I listen to, like 102 and 97.9, which I don't do that too often, and 90.9. However, KIHY, as we move on to that, is you don't hear it over and over and over. You don't hear the same. I can turn on and listen to the radio at 5 in the morning, it's a song. I come on at 11, that same song playing. Come on at 12:30, that same song playing. You be like, matter of fact, I have a favorite song. By 2 or 3 days, I don't want to hear the song no more if I listen to the radio. They played it 65 times that day, So let's talk about KIHY. And let me say this one more time. The dance community is awesome. We met so many great people in the dance community. We do think that there are some things that could be changed, some things could be better, and we just need to get together and work on it. And everybody needs to work on it. Work on getting along with people. Work on sharing the dance.
And make it exactly what you're calling it. A community.
A community. We remember we used to say unity in the dance community.
Yes.
We used to say that a lot.
Yes, make it that. Get back to that union part of it.
Yeah.
Where everybody came together and to have fun, to dance and have fun.
And not about the money.
Girl.
I think that's also what happened as well. The money.
Exactly.
And I predicted that. I told Joanne Ford that I predicted one time when they first started charging, because we didn't used to charge for class on the swing outside. And as soon as they said we're gonna start charging, I said, you know what? It's gonna change. It's not gonna be about the dance anymore. It's gonna become more competitive.
And also we understand that you need to charge something because you're doing what you're doing.
Absolutely.
But the thing about it is, don't go overboard. Don't go overboard with it, because a lot of people already know how to dance. So,
or even when you have your events. Now I understand a gala, you gotta pay.
You gotta pay for the different things.
But when you having just a dance that I just go to.
Remember when it just used to be the black and white ball and all this other stuff went going on?
Yeah. But
we waited the whole year for the black and white ball, and that was the event of the year.
That was the event of the year. And then I started that gala, but I tried to keep my tickets really, really cheap.
Okay.
$25.
And see, and now it's like
$100.
Well, now, but now since the pandemic is not going on, but before the pandemic, I mean, it was like something going on every weekend, and it was like 2 or 3 things at one time.
Yeah.
It's just kind of hard to. And
I want to have somewhere to go every weekend, but I don't want to have to choose. Is that what you mean? Yeah, absolutely. And then
why
I don't
can't
want to
everybody just come together and get one big thing, and everybody dance under that one big.
And just think, if you do that, if you have a big place where all genres of dance, and you guarantee that you'll have a different DJ for each one, and you have a big dance, right? And everybody charge $5. Do you know how many more people you're gonna get? Do you know what
Girl,
happened with that?
Look, I pay $5
You
to
know?
go sit and watch other people dance.
Yeah. My friend Zula always say, okay, well, whatever I pay, I need to have that many dances. When they pay 10, I pay 10. But that would be so amazing because and even in business, you think about. I used to say, y'all trying to charge. And this is away from the dance community. This is just a regular business event that I was dealing with. You want to charge $20, $25. Just think how many more people you're going to get for 5 or 10. It's going to match your 25 because some people going to think about that 25.
Exactly.
Because I'm telling you, when I go out, I try to just take 20. So and that 20 don't get me for the night.
So what we're gonna think about doing is building this big venue. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna have like at least 3 different dance floors.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that would be nice. Real dance floors.
I'm talking we.
She always puts me into this stuff.
Me and you. We're gonna build this venue, and it's gonna have like.
Oh, she said that club was called Exposure.
Exposure, that baby, I got exposed. Oh my God, I got exposed. That was the best time of my life.
Connie said that we're right. She said the same thing. Connie, are you talking about the cost and having something big where everybody can go and charge less money? Yeah.
Look, we're gonna build this gigantic venue, and it's gonna have like several different dance floors, so everybody can go to whatever dance floor and do their style of dance. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna do that. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Cause you know who did that? It's a place over there by I can't call the name of it. It was over there by oh my gosh, what's the comedy club? Oh shoot, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Grooves, right?
No, the comedy club. Over there by I-10, by IKEA, Dave and Buster's. Anyway, it's over there. But there used to be a club there before it rained it out. When Hurricane Harvey came, it took it away. Okay. But they had rooms, different rooms.
Where you can go.
And you could have salsa was in this room, another thing, and let me, on that salsa before we end this conversation, I'm going to tell you a dance where you're not going to sit down. I don't care if you're a beginner or an advanced student. Salsa. You're not sitting down. No, I'm just learning tonight. Come out here. I have danced, and country western. I went to Whiskey River one night and I'm new. And my friend told me, my friend Brianna, she said, Miss Trina, you gonna dance all night, you watch. All night long. I danced like all night long. And I didn't know what I was doing, but I learned by the end of the night. I knew what I was doing. Salsa, I was just learning salsa. They was, no, come on, this is the way you learn. Come on, this is the way you learn. I didn't know these people. I didn't know none of them folks. And I went back.
Better when you don't.
And I went back because of that. Because oh my God, because I love to dance. And if I can go somewhere and fumble and stuff like that, but still be on the dance floor, and the person ain't laughing and being silly, I ain't gonna dance no more because she can't dance, I'm good. That's another thing. I think we need to quit doing that. Not dancing with people because maybe they messed up or something.
It's not that they don't know how to dance. Mm-hmm. It's that they don't dance the way you dance, or you want them to dance. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because if you can get up there and you can dance to the beat, you can dance.
Mm-hmm. Rock used to always say, if you can count, you can dance.
Okay.
She said yes, that's what she was talking about. Oh, Zula said I'm telling her secret. I know I shouldn't have said your name, huh? I normally don't say her name. But so let's move on to KIHY. How did KIHY come about? How did you end up? I know you was helping with another station, and you were so good at that, and you were so passionate about it. That's all you heard from your mouth was this particular dance station over and over and over. And when we went to a concert, I'll never forget. Oh, we gotta get pictures for this for this station. Oh, I gotta get pictures for the station. Oh, you were very passionate about that station, and then you decided things happened, and you made the move to say, you know what? I can do my own. No problem. So you moved on and started the KIHY, which is I hear you. Yes.
I hear you. And believe me, people, I really do hear you.
And she does. She does.
All you got to do is ask me because I hear you. I handle it for you. I'll take care of it.
So talk to us. Talk to us how did it come about.
Well, actually, what happened was, like I say, I love music. Mm-hmm. And I love a certain kind of music. I pretty much love all music if it's good music.
If it's good music.
Now, the music of today, I know there's some good music out there, but the music I'm like the live bands and the people that don't need if you put them out there with no
Keep talking
music,
to the camera while I grab my
it's
charger.
like, if you have them doing acapella, they can do it without anything behind them, and they can make it sound good.
Cy Smith.
Yes. Oh my God.
Cy
Yes.
Smith. I'm sorry,
Okay.
guys.
So I like that kind of music. I don't need music where you got all this electronic stuff behind you, and it's making you sound like you all that in a bag of chips. And then when I see you in concert, you sound like a like somebody that
What's this plugged up to?
the top.
Top one.
Yeah. But you sound like a cat in the rocking chair that got on the cat's tail.
No.
I don't want to
It
hear
ain't
that.
the real you.
It's not. I'll be like, wait, screaming and going.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm a music lover, and so
And all genres?
pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. I don't like all the cursing and that they do in the rap and the calling women out their name and all that kind of stuff. I don't like that. I'm not really into a whole bunch of heavy metal.
Okay.
That kind of stuff.
Okay.
But other than that, you can pretty much. I love music. I mean, you can tell by the station.
Yeah.
But when this person decided that they were gonna do a station, I'm like, I got you, because I love music.
Yeah.
I love old school music, and if you do that, I got you. I'm gonna be there for you,
Right.
and I'm pumping you and pushing you, and I'm like, oh, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And and I'm giving them ideas, and they going on the station doing them and getting good views and good ratings and all that kind of stuff. And so we just going on with it, and actually the station was doing real good, and I'm the kind of person. I'm a background person. I've never been like out front. I like to be behind people and push people. When I see it in them, and I be like, I know you can do this.
Yeah.
You got this.
Yes.
Oh, girl, I'll pump you up to make you believe you can
I
jump
know.
off a building.
I know. You do it to me.
So I'm pumping, and you got this, and you can do this, and you just as God leads you, follow Him.
Yeah.
But if you get off that path, it's gonna be some issues. So somehow or another, they got off the path, and my music was not what they want to do anymore. But I'm like, okay, so if I'm helping you build a station, and all you got to do is play some of the stuff, right? But it just got to a point where it wasn't
working.
That wasn't what they wanted to do anymore.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's fine. I don't have an issue with that because I'm helping you because I see the potential in you. But if you start to show me that that's not your potential anymore, then it's time for me to move around because I'm wasting my money and my time.
Yes.
And so when that happened, it was like, well, okay, I can see now that I need to move on. But I still wanted to hear my music.
Yeah.
And I knew I wasn't going to hear it on any other station. I know 102 wasn't going to do it for me. I knew 90.9 wasn't going to do it for me. I knew none of them other stations was going to do it for me. So if I wanted to, you know what the old folk used to say? I'm the old folk now. If you want it done right, do it yourself.
So that's where Cash was born.
And and I actually wanted it to be WHY.
Okay.
Because it would have been We Hear You.
Okay.
For other people. But I guess it wasn't in the plans for God because WHY was already taken.
Oh, okay.
And so that's how it became the IHY. I Hear You.
Okay.
And I guess I Hear You is a little more
personal. And I like that too.
It's a little more personal. And so when I looked it up and it was not taken, then I'm like, okay, KIHY. I hear you.
Can you explain to them the K? Because I kept messing up. Everybody else may know, but I kept calling it Can I Hear You? Because I thought the K had to be something. So
the K is the letter that is used on every station west of the Mississippi.
Okay, girl, you
like
see,
you have K, you have KMJQ, you have KCOH, you have KTSU.
Okay.
And now you have
KIHY.
And we really do hear you. I'm telling you, you have stations that say, oh, we'll play this and we'll play that and we'll do this and we'll do that. And a week later, you're still waiting to hear that song.
Call, not only that, you try to call that number, don't nobody answer.
Okay.
And if you email it in, they ain't paying you no money.
And all you got to do is go on Facebook with me, because y'all know I live on Facebook. And ask me. Say I want to hear whatever. And if I got it, you got it. And if I don't have it, guess what? Marquetta, the music lady,
we'll get it for you.
She gets it for me. Yes. She is the only record store left now.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes, and that's where, y'all, that's where I get my music from. Serious Sounds, right there on MLK. Yes.
Okay.
That music y'all be hearing, most of it pretty much came from
Miss
her.
Marquetta, Serious Sounds.
Serious Sounds, Marquetta, yes. Give her Marquetta. She don't only do records. She has, when you walked in the house, she said, oh, it smells good in here. Guess where that oil came from?
Oh, really?
Serious Sounds, yes.
Okay.
And so she's, and of course she promotes Cy Smith.
We know that you started off with a full team of people, but now you're regrouping, you're reorganizing, which we all have to do sometimes.
Yes.
Because the thing about it is, what I've learned in my time, that everybody is not for everything.
Exactly.
Just because if it's not their passion, and also what I had to learn, probably you have to learn too, that it might be your passion, but you realize the people and you thought the people that you chose, it was their passion too. But it doesn't take long for you to realize.
But and here's the deal with that. I didn't choose them.
Oh, excuse me.
I didn't.
I told y'all she was gonna be real.
All I did was I said, you know, after I realized that the other station was no longer working out for me.
Right.
And I said, well, I have to move on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna stay here and do this. And so I got to move on. And when I said that, well, it was like, okay, well, what we gonna do?
Mm-hmm. Those people that were left over. Mm-hmm.
Because basically I was told you're the backbone of this station, and if you go, then it's not going to be a station. And so I was like, well, what I'm going to do is just start my own little thing, because I want to hear my music. I want to hear what I like, and I know that I'll play what I like.
Yeah.
And so they were like, well, okay, we coming with you.
Gotcha.
I didn't prompt or prod nobody to join KIHY with me.
Okay.
It was their decision.
Okay.
And so with it being their decision, I'm like, okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I got it. Look, you really don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
We can be a team, you know. But everything, pretty much the equipment, the station, everything was ready and paid for.
Already.
It was there.
Gotcha.
All you have to do is come in.
And the office, you have a really nice office.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is come in and do your show, be a part of the team, get some sponsorships in, so that you can help, you know. So we were going to be a team like that, and everybody was going to do their part. Because me, at that point, I was technically challenged. But guess what? Yes, ma'am.
The devil is a lie.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Because with it being that way with me and being technically challenged, and every time I asked for help, I didn't get it. I had to learn it.
Yeah.
And so, by the grace of God, I come sitting here at this computer and cry. Lord, I don't know what to do. And guess what? Don't worry about it. I got you. And now, I went in. I put music in. I go in and put shows in.
Wow.
Okay, I ain't know nothing about that stuff. That was not even something that I even
wanted to do.
But I wanted to hear my music.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear some good music. And I didn't want to hear all that commercial. I didn't want to hear all that gossiping. I didn't want to hear all that talking. I didn't want to hear that.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear music. That's what I turned the radio on for. I turned the radio on to hear music. If I want to hear talk shows and stuff, I turn TV on and listen to that garbage. But when I turn the radio on, I want to hear music.
Especially riding in my car and going out of town. Yeah.
And I don't need all the commercials.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't need nobody telling me what I can play.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I want to hear what I want to hear. And if I want to hear it over and over and over, guess what?
And the funny thing about that is, what you're thinking is so many other people thought that too, and you can tell that because I think the last time we talked, you had up to 5,000 yet?
Yeah, I looked at it today, and over the past 30 days, it was like 5,300 and some listeners.
Over 5,000 listeners. So what you know, though, with the grace of God and your tenacity, is that other people want to hear what you want to hear.
And I know that. I just want to hear some good music.
And there were so many people, because that's why so many people go to, what is it, Pandora
and Spotify and all that. And to my understanding, even they repeat their stuff.
Oh yeah. Because I use Spotify, but I use it to where I use my own music, so I can hear what you said. So I can hear what I want to hear.
What you want to hear.
So now we move on to the next step.
And so we have, well, actually, I have Vernon J.
Yeah.
You know Vernon J?
Let me say it. Don't say it. Vernon J. The kid from ALA?
Yeah.
See, Vernon, I got it. It took me a minute to get that. Okay. I wanted him to be from LA so bad. But go ahead.
But yeah, he's on Saturdays from 10 to 2.
Okay.
And his followers are
yeah.
they love them some Vernon J.
And Vernon has a great personality. He has a great radio voice. Very good radio voice. That's why you got to hear him get my commercial done.
And he loves what he does.
Yes.
He loves what he does.
Okay.
And of course, for those that know him, know that he used to be at KTSU.
Okay, that's right. I think he did tell me.
And so he retired and came over to KIHY. Actually, he was with the other
station.
Yes. And I didn't know Vernon that well.
Okay.
But I knew that he was good at what he did.
Okay. And was he one of the ones that asked to come along?
And so actually, I coaxed the person at the other station to get Vernon to come to his station.
Oh, okay. And so,
because Vernon was good.
He was good. Yeah.
Vernon is good.
Yeah, he is.
And so that's how he got with the other station. And so when I got ready to leave the other station, he just
came on. He was one of the ones that wanted to come as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not like you went out and stole nobody.
Oh no, ma'am, I don't steal, folks. No.
You was rolling on as Teddie P.
Look,
and yeah.
Look, people. I don't steal nobody. But let me tell you, I like I told you, I'm a behind the scenes person.
Yeah.
And if I see something in you, then I'm back there trying to push you. I want you to succeed.
Yes.
I want you to do good. I will give you my last before I take anything from you. That's for them folk that think I was taking something from them and throwing them under the bus. I don't do that. That's not my character. Anybody that knows me knows that's not my character. That's not what I do.
Right.
So I'm out there to help you more than
anything.
And so yes, well, Vernon was with that station, and since everything was just right there at hand and easy, you just transition into it.
Right.
And so that's kind of what we did then, and that's kind of what we're doing now. We're transitioning.
Okay.
Actually, the station is 24/7 music. So whether you hear a voice or not, you still gonna get that 24/7 good music.
Right.
And
okay. So there's I don't mean to cut you off. Sunday there's gospel now.
24/7
gospel on Sundays. Saturday is the Saturday Sensation.
Saturday Sensational Soundtracks.
Soundtracks by Vernon
with
J.
Vernon J, that kid from ALA, the Alabama Slammer.
No, okay. I ain't even finna try that because it took me forever just to get ALA. So Miss Melodic, is she still doing?
She is working on it.
Okay. She's gonna come back.
She had some issues going on, but she's gonna be okay.
Okay, cool. So we'll have her back.
And she's gonna bring her style of music. And hopefully she's gonna be doing some disco for the disco
Oh,
people.
wow. That'll
Yeah.
be definitely good.
Yeah.
We never hear that.
Yeah.
And Friday nights we have Zydeco and Blues.
Oh, let me tell you about my Friday.
Okay, let's talk
We got
about
a
it.
change in the
Yay. And just FYI, I did mention y'all that KIHY is making some changes. They're regrouping.
Yes.
And so, yeah.
And we're still growing because we've only been doing this, guys. We've only been actually doing this since the first weekend in January. Okay? So we started going on with shows the first weekend in January. In December, we played Christmas music the whole month.
Sure did. That was nice.
And so in January, we started our very first show in that Friday, the very first Friday in January, we did a show, and it was a tribute to Myron Anderson, because I love that little precious boy so much. We did a tribute to Myron Anderson, and it was The Temptations.
Because he loves the temptation.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. And we did that, and that first day, we had over 400 listeners.
Wow. That's really good. I can't get 400 subscribers, but
We did. and then the next day, Vernon came on.
Okay.
So we started out with a bang.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
did. We
yeah,
did.
yeah.
And so we've been moving forward ever since then. And then I started doing What's for Lunch. And you won't hear my voice because I am not a radio personality, but I know I love the music and I know I love the people. And if it's anything that any of you want to hear for lunch, let me know on Facebook, and I will do your person for lunch. I do that. I do hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. It just depends on how long you want to hear them. After all, it is our station, and we can do what we want to do. So
there's no commercial people
exactly. I think we did Sade for about 2 or 3 hours for lunch. We just did a 6-hour Stevie Fest.
Really?
We did Stevie
It
Wonder
was
for
6
6
hours?
hours.
Wow. And I can see you being able to
It was
do
his
that.
birthday.
Yes, that's right.
And we did
That's
a Stevie
right.
Fest,
That's
and
right.
we did 6 hours of Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
Yep.
With go ahead.
The Friday, we do. I was doing Blues and Zydeco from 3 to 7. But this guy named Jerry King, I think he's out of Atlanta. He sent me some music, and it's called Southern Soul Breakout.
Okay.
And so I'm getting ready, coming this Friday. He sent me 3 2-hour shows. So this Friday, I'm going to do a show with the host, Mike Marlowe, called Southern Soul Breakout. And actually, Southern Soul Breakout is like new artists that has soul music, but it's a combination of new artists and old artists.
Okay.
So you guys be sure to tune in, because I listened to a little of it and I was like, wow, this is so
I love
cool.
Southern Soul. Yeah.
So yes, so Friday we're gonna do 2 hours of Blues and Zydeco, and then we're gonna back it up with the Southern Soul Breakout.
Okay, cool. That's gonna be nice.
Yes.
And where we gonna put my Zydeco back at?
It's gonna be
Oh, gonna mix
Blues
it.
and Zydeco.
Oh, Blues. Okay.
I'm gonna start it out with the Blues and the
From 3
Zydeco.
to 7.
From the Blues and Zydeco gonna be from 3 to 5.
Okay, cool.
And then the Southern Soul Breakout is gonna be from 5 to 7.
7. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Because I like Southern Soul too. It's all kind of mixed up.
Yeah,
in
so
there.
it's gonna be all blended in there together. Yes.
Perfect. That's gonna be good. How do you enjoy doing the station? How do you enjoy that?
Oh my God! It's now that I'm learning it,
Uh-huh.
because now, and I feel more comfortable with it, because now we have the DBA, which is officially ours.
Uh-huh.
We have the call sign, the KIHY.
Yes.
The call sign that actually belongs to us. Nobody else can use it. If you do, you will get sued. Okay. And and my logo, that KIHY logo with the I in the ear and the U. I hear you. That is officially mine. It is trademarked.
Okay.
It is now in the official Gazette,
Okay.
belonging to Teddie Lewis.
Yay!
It's my logo. So.
And that's the way you do stuff. And I'm sure with all this stuff, Teddie, you had to learn all this on your own. You had to dig and research. And that's what I think. That's what makes it fun to me. That's what makes it fun, and it makes it yours, and it makes you feel good about it. Yeah. Yes. For you having to do that. Because if somebody, what they used to say, nothing good comes easy. And yeah,
it's a struggle. And let me tell you this. I thank God for Vernon because he's kind of been like my backbone. Mm-hmm. When everything else was going haywire, he was hanging in there.
Yeah.
And he continued to do his shows, and he continued to be there, even though he has his own life, and he got his grandbabies, his wife, and and that's a lot, and and he has to be with them and spend time with them and do what they need him to do. He got to be there for them, and then he still try to go on and give a fresh show. Yeah. Every Saturday.
And you know what? Because I think about him when you couldn't come to that event.
And he came. And
he had to do all this stuff. He came late, but he wanted to make sure that he represented KIHY because you had said someone was coming.
And that right there, that's teamwork.
Yes, that's teamwork.
And I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. And that's why our name. Look, that's why our name is on the DBA.
Yeah, that we definitely saw your DBA on Facebook. we all was aware of what's going on. But Teddie, I want to say that I'm very proud of you. But something that I want to also mention is that you say things about yourself, and they're all true. The thing about you wanting to push people, that you want to inspire people. I don't even remember when we had started a relationship. To be honest, I have no idea. It just happened, and I know we have a love for music, live music, and we started going to concerts together. I guess that's what did it. But you've inspired me and offered to do things for me. I'm not good at accepting stuff sometimes, but you've probably learned. Being laid off for all that time. You were there. Sometimes I need to just talk, just like you need to talk to Vernon. You have that ear. And I just want to mention that to you guys, too. Teddie is definitely a genuine person. She's going to give it to you straightforward, which is something that we have to appreciate. We have to appreciate that versus people, what they call it, sugarcoating, things like that. Yeah. Sponsorships. If someone wanted to sponsor on KIHY, talk to us about that.
We have packages for different types of sponsorships.
Okay.
And of course, for each package, you get a certain thing, or a certain amount of time on the station, or a certain amount of ads, or that, or we haven't really gotten into the T-shirts and the caps and stuff, even though I have my guy that does that stuff for me. As a matter of fact, it's a mask. But anyway, yes, we have different prices. We have 300, 500. Actually, I think the underwriter package is like 2,500, and you pretty much can get some good stuff for 2,500 bucks on KIHY. Yeah.
And Miss Dr. Ursula Funderburg, she was your very first sponsor, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Yes. And she's a wonderful lady too. She's a big supporter. Beautiful soul, and yes. She's actually going to be speaking to my kids at my school on Friday.
Yes. So sweet, girl. Yes.
And see, that's the thing about connections.
Yes.
Not holding on to information.
Exactly.
And right now, you just never know. How you meet. I met some wonderful people through you, and Dr. Ursula. I call her Dr. Ursula because it's hard for me to say Funderburg, but has been God sent to me with things. So very supportive. So
that's Reliance Rehab and Wellness. Alliance Rehab and Wellness.
And she's an awesome lady. She's been on chat with Trina talking about how to do well during this time, what we can do to keep safe and that kind of thing. Anything else about KIHY? What are we missing on KIHY? We covered everything. Anything new? Because I know that we're thinking about. We're not gonna put it out there. I don't want nobody to take it from us. But we got some really cool collaborations coming up. As soon as this pandemic is over, I'm excited about that. I think you guys are gonna enjoy this too. We're definitely thinking about we're gonna bring some of the old stuff back that we used to do back in the day. And this one particular event that it's gonna be something. Y'all gonna be really excited about it.
and I'm just looking forward to growing the station and more people listening to it. I think you will really, really enjoy the music. I really do. My grandson even told me that he liked it. He texted me one day and said, "Nana, that's my jam." That's so funny. Okay, so yes, and most of the music on the station, like I say, is actually from CDs that I've had for years, and that I don't have, I got it from Serious Sounds. I got it from Marquetta. Marquetta Music Lady Rodriguez.
Okay.
Yes. And so, like I say, I'm building a station. I'm trying to get that music out there that people want to hear. If I don't play something that you like and you would like for me to play it,
she will hear you.
Look, send me a list. I'll put your list together and put your name on Facebook and tell people this your music. How about that?
There you go. There you go.
I'm good at advertising, folks.
Let's see, what else do we want to we talked about your time and dance, talked about the kids, and we talked about KIHY. Is there anything that we want to wind up? What is if someone else wanted to come into something like this, maybe not a radio station, what kind of advice would you give someone that's, that's something that they want to do, they have a passion to do it, and just like what you said, maybe they was with something else and it wasn't like they wanted, so they need to step out on their own. What advice would you give them as far as stepping out on their own?
First of all, you gotta have that mindset. You gotta be determined. You gotta be consistent in what you're doing. You can't listen to everybody because everybody is not for you. So pray. Oh, baby, if I tell you I've been doing a lot of praying, Jesus Christ. But every time I pray, my voice is heard.
Yeah, definitely.
And I've met a lot of, actually, since I've been doing this, I've met a lot of people. I didn't even talk about the people that I met from Mississippi with the two radio stations and newspaper.
Oh, no. That's crazy. But this is going to bring a lot of people in. And then I guess out for them, so if they don't do sponsor packages, is there anything else that they can do to help with passing the word on?
Yes. Look, we have many ways to be heard. You can hear us. There's an iPhone app. There's an Android app. You can hear us at www.kihearyou.com. And there's also a Simple Radio app. You go to Simple Radio and you put in, once you get the Simple Radio app, you put into the Simple Radio KI. And when you put KI in, it's gonna pop up. But you put in K, I hear you, but pretty much when you put in the K and the I, it comes up on its own because it must be a lot of people listening through Simple Radio. And so yes, there's different ways, and we are a 24/7 station. On Mondays, we changed the Mondays what's for lunch.
Connie asked, are we on every day? Yes, she's on every day, 24/7.
And we changed the Mondays. On Mondays, we have soundscapes and jazz tracks from 12 to 2 for lunch. Okay. And that's Vernon. That's Vernon's baby right there.
I was going to ask that. Okay, yeah. I thought I saw his...
that's Vernon's baby right there.
Okay.
He did jazz before he started doing R&B and
Okay.
And baby, if I tell you that Jazz Monday was off the chain, he did some Spyro Gyra. He did some George Benson. He did some Earl Kluge.
What about Al Jarreau?
He did some Wes Montgomery.
Al Jarreau?
He did Althea Renee last week.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And that was the next thing I wanted to ask while we're on that. So you guys, Teddie, we have lots of, my passion is bringing new talent. Oh, and I'm not going to say new, but talent, like we talk about size.
That people never hear.
Let's just say if Dominique or the city wanted you to play something that matched with what you play, if they send you their music, would you be willing to play their music?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I thought about that the other day. So not DJs, musicians, that's a good way to get your music heard too. Some of y'all new ones, definitely.
Exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
especially you jazz people and R&B.
R&B, yeah, yep. So yeah, like I say, on Mondays for lunch is jazz, it's soundscapes and jazz tracks, and then Tuesday through Fridays we don't have a certain time. We do know it comes on at 12 o'clock. Now how long it lasts
Yes.
depends on the artist and how much music they got, and how much you want to hear.
Yeah.
So actually Tuesday through Fridays is what's for lunch.
Okay.
And that's what it is. And then on Saturday, of course, from 10 to 2, we have Vernon J with the Saturday Sensational Soundtracks. That baby's off the chain.
Yeah.
He is. He
I've
really is.
I've seen some of the comments on there.
He is. And we're 24/7 station every morning from 5 to 7. And this was from when those people were working and they was getting up, getting ready for work, and they needed a little inspiration in their life to get them going.
Mm-hmm.
Every morning from 5 to 7 is gospel.
Okay.
And it's old school gospel, y'all. It's like you can go back, but it's like the Mississippi Mass Choir. It's like
Now that I know about the Clark sisters, we got to get some Clark sisters.
yeah,
on.
it's Clark sisters
Okay,
on there.
cool,
We got the
cool.
Clark sisters. We just have a lot of gospel music. And look, this here right here,
Yeah.
that's gospel music. I need to put that
Really?
in.
Okay.
Yeah, I put music into the radio.
She be
station.
putting music in there, y'all. She be Miss Teddie is doing some things.
But let me put this out here to y'all. You are never too old to start doing something new.
There you go.
I am 67 years old. I never in my lifetime thought I would be doing a radio station. I'm starting a radio station at 67, and I'm having the best doggone time.
You hear that, Joanne? You hear that, Joanne? Joanne, you hear this? You just 71, baby. Joanne, you see how she done did this? We got to get you rolling. We got to get you rolling.
We get. I'm enjoying it.
I'm about to throw my mama into KIHY and give her a job. Get her into AI.
It is so much fun, and I'm
Yeah.
enjoying the music, and I'm learning different things, and it's just fun. It's just fun.
And it's always fun to learn stuff that you like doing.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
yeah.
And baby, look, and I go in there at nighttime, and it be whatever be on, and I'm like, ain't nobody listening to this. I throw on stuff I want to hear. I want to hear this right now, and I just go in there and put it in.
Change it in there.
I can do that.
Look at that.
When you have your own, you can.
Look at that. Look at that. Or how you say, how about that? How about that? How about that? How about that? You need to trademark that one. How about that one?
Look, somebody told me I need to trademark Teddie Beautiful.
That would be cute. That would be
They
cute.
say it goes with the station. Okay.
Well, I think our time is coming to an end, but it's been fun.
I know.
It's been
I
fun.
have enjoyed talking to you.
Yes, I gotta get Vernon next and let me get him to see what he's talking about, because I know he has stuff. He didn't get to say anything that last when he was quiet on me, so I'm gonna have to pull it out of him when I chat with him.
I think once you get him going, he'll be okay.
There were too many people in the room at that time. I think. That was so not shade. It's not shade. I'm just saying. But we'll definitely have him so I can pick his brain on some stuff. But Teddie, I'm really excited. You are one of my inspirations. I do watch you, and I try not to pick up the phone too much to vent.
It's okay.
But I
You can.
appreciate
You
when you sit me down and tell me what needs to be happening. Any last words except to listen to KIHY? Give me some words of wisdom, a little piece of word of wisdom.
Look, Mel, Miss Melodic, if you still on that phone, you already had me preaching today, so. Look, she made me go in my mama mode. But, no, guys, like I said, it just doesn't matter, age. If you're still breathing and you can still get around, you can still do it. I'm learning that. I can still do it. You never get too old to learn. I'm learning on a daily basis.
Oh, I know what I need to ask. We're talking about dance, we're talking about music, we're talking about anything as far as the COVID is concerned. Now that they're opening up the world, everybody knows my opinion. What do you think, just in your opinion, this is just your opinion, about if you were to go somewhere, or people that's going to probably start going like this weekend when we open up Friday, what advice would you have for them? What do you think? Because what's the word? The world's going to look different now.
Well, my thing as far as COVID is concerned, is people are going to do what they want to do. You have hard-headed people out there. And if the same people that wants to run out there and don't want to wear a mask and don't want to do this are the same people, if you tell them to go out, they'll stay at home.
Get you.
That's just people's mentality.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I probably think I'm kind of cold when it comes to that cold, because I'm like this. If you want to do it, do it. Do whatever you want to do, because you're grown.
Right.
You're grown people. And if you want to be stupid and you want to go out there and do that, go on out there and do it. I ain't got no problem with it. That's just one less person I'm going to have to deal with. How about that? I mean, and that's how I think. That's how I think, because you know better.
Yeah.
You're not like you babies and people got to say, baby, don't do that. No, go on out there and do it. You wrong. You got a mind of your own.
It's just so simple to wear a mask. I mean, like I said, I'm not going anywhere where it's going to be crowded and like that. But now, will I probably stop somewhere where I'm at my own little table and give me a glass of wine by myself and you stay over there? I may do that to go listen to me somebody in a small little spot, but I'm not. But if I feel like I've expressed that, because I heard it on TV one day. Look in the place and see what it look like. And if you see that the people acting a fool, you got more than so and so, turn yourself around and go back out the door, because this is real. I don't care, and I know about the conspiracy theories, but I get it. Okay, somebody opened up a bottle and threw it out there, but the point is, it's here.
It's here.
So there's no need of us talking about that.
And my thing is, my mom used to say, book sense without common sense is nonsense. So for all you smart folk out there with the book sense, you ain't got no common sense. You just as stupid as they come.
I told y'all she real.
So you are, because you got. It's just like you going to a job and people sitting behind a desk telling you what to do out here that you're doing physically on a daily basis. You sitting behind the desk telling me how to do what I do out there. How you gonna do that? Your book sense it don't even compare to my common sense. Because I can come in here and learn your book sense, but I can't teach you common sense.
Yep, that is true. We've talked about that before.
So it is what it is. These people, they just want to be defiant. I mean, they just want to go against the grain, and you do that.
Yeah, I told me and someone else had a conversation today. It's almost like your daughter have a boyfriend that you don't like, and you steady telling her don't be with him, that the more she gonna want to be with him. Exactly. But if you just leave it alone and shut up, girl, don't go with him. Then she'll leave him alone.
Mama, you know you told me.
Absolutely.
Yep,
So
that's how
yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna be cautious. I'm not gonna not say that I'm not gonna. I have a little place down the street from me. It's a little small little bar that probably not gonna have that many people in there. I'm gonna peek and see what she's doing. And then Chicago Bar and Grill. Before this came on, my thing was to go get my little table, a little round table, by myself with my little drink and my little food, and listen to that music. And that's all I want to do. But I want you to know. If you don't have no mask, don't come over and saying hi to me. You say hi to me from 6 feet. Matter of fact, I'm ordering. I saw a new mask today. I done fell in love with masks. That's all I'm saying. Like it can become a fad. Like
it really.
But I'm gonna. I got a new one that says "Chat with Trina," and we got you come. You got that coming. And then this one says "Stay 6 feet." Like bag. Give me 6 feet. I'm gonna get that one too, and I mean it. I ain't playing. You stay over there and spit.
Okay, and since I work for the port, and I ain't missed a beat. I have had to go to work every day.
Oh wow! So you were essential.
Logistics and transportation, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
We the one out there making sure y'all get y'all toilet paper and stuff. Y'all got me out here doing this for toilet paper?
Yeah.
I gotta go to work every day.
So y'all have the toilet paper. That is so funny.
But yeah, and so I'm out there, and we have our N95s, the N45s, or whatever they are. We have our masks. We have to wear them. But fortunately, I have been blessed in is not the best chef in the world, but right now, I love my shift.
Okay.
I go in at 12 at night.
Okay.
Ain't nobody there.
Yeah. So
I go in and do what I need to do and go get in my truck, and they don't see me no more till 12 o'clock the next day.
That's nice. So
I don't have to be around nobody.
Yeah, that's true.
And so that's a blessing right there. And if I do have to be around somebody, then we have like the sanitizer. They make sure we have all that. We have the sanitizer. We have the mask. We have the Lysol. We have the wipes. We have all this stuff.
Okay.
So
that's
we have
good
to
to
be
know.
around people. We wipe down.
Wipe down.
Like if I have to take my truck to maintenance, and they get in my truck,
We wipe it down after that.
Baby, in front of them. Open the door up while they looking at me.
Yeah.
Wiping the seat.
Don't care about hurt nobody's feelings.
I don't care.
I'm sorry.
Okay, right at this point, I don't care about your feelings.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay alive.
Trying to stay alive.
So it is what it is. But yeah.
Well, I thank you so much, Miss
Thank
Teddie.
you.
We have to give air hugs.
I know.
So air hugs. Yes.
But thank you for having me on chat.
Thank you for being my first live interview since the COVID started.
I was thinking, I'm like, it's enough space in my house for her to come and look. I sprayed it down and wiped it down before you came in, and I'm probably.
And I did come in with a mask.
Yes, and I'm probably gonna spray it down and wipe it down
when I leave.
because that's just what I do.
Yeah.
Now, that's just.
And
what
we have to be careful. Yes. So I want to mention some things before we end today. Make sure I'm good. Remember that y'all can contact Miss Teddie for sponsorships. Tell people about the radio station. And I usually, when I do my, I do at least 1 to 2 regular videos for my YouTube channel during the week, in addition to my talk show. So make sure y'all listen. That's how I'm going to be making me some money from YouTube. So y'all got to help me. I need these two. Teddie, I'm going to need your help. I got to get these 200 more viewers.
I got you.
I want to mention, I'm trying to find it. Pizzazz Bar and Grill, located at 3332 Dixie Drive, is open Tuesday through Sunday with hot food to go. Doors open at 11. Pizzazz Bar and Grill is I'm now doing with So You Want to Dance live promotions. I'm now doing social media management. So if you need someone to do your social media, contact Miss Trina. I'm here for you. I actually have a team, a small team. So I have someone that can do your flyers, they can do your promotional videos, all of that good stuff. My daughter's even working with me now. She's doing your website. So contact me. I have some good prices because we are coming back. The venue's about to start opening again. So we got that. But Miss Lila has been my first customer since the COVID, and she contacted me, and so she's on a roll. So if you know any club owners, bands, banquet facilities, anyone who needs that promotion, that needs that social media, I'm the girl. So contact me. I have some good prices. And I think that's it for now. Again, thank you, Miss Teddie.
You're welcome.
Thank you for everything that you do for not just me, not for just KIHY, but thank you from your listeners for playing what they want to hear. And we love that you hear us. All right?
I really do hear you.
You hear us.
I really do hear you.
Guys, remember to go to youtube.com/chatwithtrina. Click subscribe, and it's going to be that little bell. Click that little bell, and it'll let you know every time that I upload a video. Good night. You guys be safe out there.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for joining in to me and Teddie's conversation. We always have so much fun. Go to Facebook, find KIHY, I Hear You Radio, and join their page. Find out how to get hooked up with the radio station because you will not regret listening to their station. Thanks, Teddie, again. It was awesome as always. And guys, check out KIHY. It's addictive.